Osmanthus wine tastes.
No, Osmanthus wine. No. I deny you.
At it, the deity that's carved on the statue is kinda small. Do you think she's supposed to be Greater Lord Rukkhadevata or Lesser Lord Kusanali? You might be right. The statue does look kinda old. Well, anyway, we'll have to figure that out later.
Just Paimon.
Let's get started on cleaning the statue. Paimon will fly up and take care of the top, and you clean everything below.
Thing didn't need to be cleaned. Why are we cleaning this?
Nice work. That's a one clean statue.
Whatever. Change my party setup real quick.
There's still a long road.
Which? Acquire the green
New
tower.
notification. Trophy earned. Press the PS button
Thank
for
you.
details.
No idea what this is, but fuck it.
What are my orders?
Yo, we saw some
Polly,
weird mushrooms.
we're back!
Welcome back! You must be tired after all that climbing. Let's take a little break. I brought some fruit and water for us.
I can climb. I used
Yay,
to magic
food! What kind of goodies did you bring? Hey, don't be a party pooper. It's not like Kale is a stranger or anything. Besides, the best way to compliment a chef is to show passion for their food.
She's a stranger.
Xiangling
We've
taught
known her
Paimon
for
that.
like 5 hours.
I prepared a nice portable dish that forest rangers like to eat called pita pockets. I hope you'll like them. Whoops! Ah, no! You dropped it on the ground!
It's still eat it.
Not to
Paimon.
worry. I wrapped a few layers of oiled paper around each pita. They should be fine.
Oh, whew. Paimon nearly had a heart attack there.
Again, you'd still eat it. That's gonna
Those
be a
pitas
recipe
are
thing, right?
amazing! You're quite the cook, Kale. Thank goodness you wrapped them in paper. Paimon wouldn't have been able to sleep at night knowing something so tasty had been wasted.
You really know how to compliment the chef, Paimon. Since you liked it so much, I'll be sure to give you a copy of the recipe sometime. I'll even include all my personal cooking pointers, so you'll be making your own pita
That's
pockets in no
cozy.
time.
Yay! Thanks, Kale! It's hard to believe someone as diligent as you could have clumsy moments too.
Oh, I guess it happens from time to time.
So, Kale, don't you think that Tainari's a little too strict with you? He won't let you touch anything without his permission. Paimon knocks stuff over all the time flying around the Traveler, but she's never said anything. Everyone has their clumsy moments.
No, you've got the wrong idea about Master. Sure, he may seem a bit harsh at first, but with some time, you'll see that he's actually
You're
very
literally
kind-hearted.
Standing still.
I've heard the
taking
veteran
something
rangers
out of your
say that
pocket
Master is
and
from
landing
some
on the
ancient
floor.
and mysterious
That's
race
more than just
that is
clumsy.
known for their cunning wit and reclusive
That's
nature.
cursed.
Oh, by the way, you've heard of the Academia, right?
Nope.
Well, there's a group called, Boo something?
Wonderful.
Well, anyway, because Master does a lot of research on plants, sages from the academia have written him many times, inviting him to take up an official position there. But Master declines their offers every time, saying, Sumeru City is too noisy. It'd be bad for my ears.
No.
Seems you already know him well. Anyway, I'm sure the sages were not happy about his responses. Master could obviously have a bright future in the academia, but he insists on sticking to the path of a forest watcher. Every day he helps the locals of the forest and passes on his extensive knowledge to trainees like me.
Yes, because it's
In
what
fact,
you enjoy.
Master's the one who taught me how to make pita pockets.
Really? Paimon would have never guessed that.
I'm listening to entitled old bastards who think
Oh,
they know everything.
speaking of Tainari, he was the one who took care of you after finding you passed out yesterday. He even carried you all the way here.
Cool, I'm not rolling for him.
Paimon's still kinda upset, though. He kept scolding Paimon the entire way here.
Oh no, I'm sorry. Master might have been overreacting a little. But it's mostly because Paimon wouldn't stop yelling, Why, oh why? Is she going to die? It probably started to get under Master's skin after a while.
Oh,
Hey!
shit.
Don't laugh! Paimon was genuinely concerned about you.
I'm sure you were.
Hey! Now even Kale's starting to laugh. Ugh, that's it! Paimon won't forget this. It's time for some Paimonial wrath!
Paimonial wrath.
No! Don't touch me!
Fuck. Nani?
Oh,
Stranger
sorry,
danger?
Kale. Paimon didn't mean to scare you.
No, I just... I didn't mean that.
Kale, are you okay? What's the matter?
Are you cursed? Please tell
No,
me you're cursed.
I'm fine.
Cursed.
I'm sorry. I must have startled you both reacting like that.
She is cursed.
Oh, well, it's getting late now. Let's hurry back to Gandharville. I think Master and the others should be back by now, too.
Huh? What was up with Kale just now?
She looks like
And
a
why
grass
is she in
Pokemon
such a
gym
hurry
leader.
all of a sudden? Look, she's practically running
I
back.
wouldn't call that running,
Paimon
but
can't
okay.
even see her now.
I can see her. Look, you can't see her, Paimon. There's trees in the way. Alright. Hello. You gonna sell me shit? You're a traveling merchant. Come on. Yeah, that's what I wanted. Come on. You're a traveling merchant. Why did you sell me shit? Hello? You've been... or just...
The rainforest climate is far more pleasant than that of the desert.
Who the
Ah,
fuck are you?
Traveler, you've returned.
Yep, we're back. Have you seen Kale by any chance?
Oh, Kale? Yes, I saw her go into her room just a moment ago.
Oh,
I hate
okay.
to have fixed on it.
Guess we'll just have to wait and talk to her tomorrow then.
Okay. That was a pointless interaction. I could advance time. Just sitting over here. Of course I can't get in there. Yay. teasing me. Fine. Give him a chance. Zoom, motherfucker, zoom.
Paimon was thinking all night about what happened with Kale, and still can't figure out what the problem might be. Maybe she's in a better mood now. Let's go check on her.
Next on the agenda.
Yesterday, a total of 5 customers.
Hey, what are you?
Ah, it's you two. I was just about to go look for you.
Huh? Tainari?
Huh?
What are you doing here? Where's Kale?
Hey,
I
man.
came to check on Kale's
I'm
condition.
standing here.
To put it simply, she's not well.
Oh.
You mean she's sick? How could she be... Oh, wait a minute. Could it be because of what Paimon did yesterday?
No,
Possibly.
no need to worry. Something as small as you could never harm her. This sickness is something that Kale has been dealing with for some time. Kale has been more excited than usual since you two arrived. A little too much so, to be honest. She hasn't remembered to take care of herself. I suppose it's understandable, though. She hasn't been around anyone she considered a friend for some time now.
Dude, I literally
It must have been
met you
refreshing for her to
people.
have you two here.
So, Tainari, what's really wrong with Kale?
Let's take this conversation elsewhere. Kale just fell asleep after taking her medicine. She needs some peace and quiet.
Then why are we standing literally outside her room talking? Explain this. Where the fuck did you go? Okay, I wouldn't really call this privacy distance. You could probably still fucking hear us.
All right, let's continue our conversation here, shall we? To be honest, I hadn't realized that you're that honorary knight from Mondstadt until Kale told me just now. I've also heard all about your deeds in Liyue and Inazuma. So, just to clarify, what I'm about to tell you about Kale is not because of who you are or your past feats.
No,
Instead, I am going to tell you
because...
well, because Kale asked me to.
Sure.
And honestly
sure.
speaking, I was against Kale revealing her past to you. But she insisted, saying you two treated her with sincerity and as a friend. So now she wishes to reciprocate the gesture.
So, Tainari, what exactly is wrong with Kale? You said this is something she's been dealing with for some time. Just how serious is it?
Right. Ever since she was a child, she's been afflicted with a disease called Elazar.
Okay.
Elazar?
What the fuck's it do?
Yes, it's a disease unique to the lands of Sumeru. It is characterized by dark and hardened scales that form on the body. At first, the afflicted may only feel mild numbness on the affected area of the skin. However, as the disease progresses, one may begin feeling fatigued and even experience
No,
peripheral
she's slowly turning to
paresthesia.
stone.
In its final stages, the disease strips a person of the ability to control their own body, and they effectively become completely
I see that in
immobile.
the background. I want
That sounds
it. I will get
terrifying.
you, Seely. I will have you and the treasure you contain.
Wait, hold on. So when Kale seemed to be acting a little clumsy earlier, it was because...
Correct.
Yeah, it was yesterday.
That would be the effects of Elazar, which is precisely why I do not want her carrying or holding anything, lest she ends up hurting herself.
Or she had to break something expensive.
With appropriate treatment, the disease can be effectively controlled before it progresses to a more serious stage. However, there is unfortunately still no true cure for Elazar. Nevertheless, Kale's mother still hoped that there was something out there. She handed Kale over to an organization known as the Fatui after one of their members lied and said they had a cure.
Why would she do that?
What? The Fatui?
Ah, it appears you are already familiar with
Yeah,
them.
no shit.
That'll save me
Did you
some
not hear what we've
explanation.
done?
Anyway, the person who eventually rescued Kale and brought her to me for care said that she had been given to a harbinger known as the Doctor. I have no idea how this doctor managed to do it, but her case of Elazar was completely stable for all the years that Kale was with them. However, Kale's days with the Fatui were anything but pleasant.
Yeah, I
Kale
don't
is a
think it
resilient
would be.
individual and always tries to appear
Considering
cheerful,
most of the Fatui I've
but her
met are
experience with the
deranged
Fatui has left
psychopaths.
deep scars. Even now, she can still feel deathly afraid of someone touching her.
Oh, Paimon had no idea Kale's been through so much
Of
suffering.
course, how would we know that
Oh,
someone
by the
we
way,
met for
Paimon,
less than 24
Kale
hours
wanted me
had
to
such
tell you that
terrible
she's sorry for
backstory?
scaring you yesterday. She also wanted both of you to know that she's sorry for hiding her illness.
She doesn't need to apologize. None of this is her fault at all.
Well said. I hope you'll get a chance to tell her that in person the next time you see her. Kale once thought that it would be impossible for her to have any real friendships.
Hi.
I trust that you two will never let my trainee experience such emotional pain again.
Are you
Don't
trying
worry,
to coerce me,
Kainari.
dog man?
We'll take good care of her.
Because I'm not afraid of making a new coat.
Well, it's not too serious at this point. She overexerted herself the last couple of days, which is what led to her breakdown this time. As long as she has taken her medicine and gets plenty of rest, she should get better.
This region does have a
Though,
desert,
I must
so-
admit that Kale's condition was much more stable when she first arrived
Was he
here in
actually a wolf?
Gandharvaville.
I don't know.
She was interested in the work of the
It's like
forest
fucking
rangers the
third
moment
or
she saw
fourth
us.
animal person
I
we've
could
met.
see that she was serious about learning, so I felt compelled to ask her to join us. Her stamina has gotten much worse recently. Though a moderate amount of physical exercise is always necessary, I'm afraid the long-distance patrols are a little too much for her now. All right, now that I've told you about Kale's past, I think I'll head into the rainforest to find some ingredients needed for her
Okay,
medicine.
thanks.
I'll see you two later.
You feel like spilling your own terrible backstory
Yeah,
anytime soon?
we'd like
No?
to do
Okay,
something to help
bye-bye.
Kale too.
All right, but I must warn you two. The rainforest is a dangerous place, especially for someone who's still recovering like the Traveler. You must follow closely and listen to every instruction.
No problemo.
Dude,
Let's
I
go
fought
then.
two
We'll be
harbingers,
looking for a plant known as
god,
lunar
and a
lotus.
fucking multi-headed
It's
sea
often
dragon.
used to help
This
those
forest
afflicted
has
with
nothing.
Elazar recover their
That is
energy.
a threat to me.
Hey, Kainari? Where exactly are we going to find this plant?
Gimme.
Lunar lotus can be found all over the rainforest, but it often grows right here around Gandharvaville.
Given the name, it sounds like we should be looking for it in the water.
You are correct. Lunar lotus grows in the water. When fully mature, they look like giant blue flowers floating on the water's surface. Quite an attractive species, if you ask me. The large petals are actually the plant's leaves and sepals, which surround a very small flower. You should note that many of the plants found in Sumeru have names that are contrary to their species. Take the Kalpalata, for example. The plant is not a lotus at all, but rather a vine. And then there's the Sumeru rose, which is not a rose, completely contrary to its name.
Oh, huh. Okay then. Note to Paimon. Never bring up the topic of flowers with Kainari.
Treasure, come on.
Perhaps whoever left these behind was also fulfilling a contract.
Fancy mushroom.
There should be lunar lotuses growing somewhere in this area. Let's split up and begin searching. If you could manage to gather 4 of them, that would be sufficient. We'll rendezvous here
mean
once you've
those
gathered the
things?
needed amount.
What the heck? Oh. I assume they only put it at night.
Alright, we've gathered enough lunar lotuses. Let's head back to meet Tainari. Hey,
Here's your
Tainari!
lotuses.
We found the lotuses you requested.
Let me take a look. Good, very good. These are all excellent quality. I'm quite glad you two came along. Your exploration experience helped save me a lot of time here. It seems we even have enough time to stock up on some other things I need.
What,
Hey,
your friend
Tainari!
wet and fucking- Your shit wet? Like, what the fuck?
Oh, Tainari! Someone's calling your name! They're dressed like a forest ranger.
Pretty sure
Ah
he's
yes,
heard that
that's
before.
Amir and the others. But didn't they just set off not too long ago? What are they doing back so early?
Oh shit.
Let's go find out what's going on.
Apparently he's not afraid of getting shit. Right? Walk straight there. Alright, idiot 1 and 2.
Tainari, thank goodness we found you here. We were just about to head back and find you at Gandharvaville.
What's going on?
We just discovered a withering zone.
The Withering is back? But the patrol route you were on should have been already clear just a week ago. It reappeared so quickly. Can you tell me the exact location?
It's up ahead, deep in the river valley. It's appeared in a spot that blocks nearly the entire narrow part of the valley area, so we decided to come find you as quickly as possible.
And the radius of the contamination?
Sorry, I couldn't get a clear enough view to tell.
No one in our patrol team had a vision, and it appeared to still be spreading. So we didn't risk getting any closer.
Okay, I understand. You made the right decision. I'll go deal with it right away. In the meantime, please guide these two back to Gandharvaville.
Wait, Tainari! Why don't you let us help you?
Dude, please.
You two have only just arrived in Sumeru. You're still unfamiliar with many things in these lands.
Fuck you.
There's a unique type of anomaly that occurs in the Sumeru rainforest. It's called the Withering.
Okay.
The affected areas not only cause nearby vegetation to wither, but it's also lethal to wildlife and even people. If you don't carry a vision, then you should think twice before approaching such places.
Yes,
I don't
Amir is
have vision
absolutely
yet,
right.
right?
I
Yeah,
wasn't
that's
kidding
so
when I
right.
said the rainforest is a dangerous place. As Amir said, only someone with a vision, that is, the power to manipulate elements, will be able to resist the withering's corrosive effects for a time.
That's right. If any of the forest rangers without a vision come across a withering zone, we first make a record of the location and then have a ranger with the proper abilities deal with it, like Tainari here. Only someone with a vision can venture within a withering zone and find a way to deal with it. But you don't seem to carry a vision.
I don't need a vision. I am a god.
Don't worry, she may not have a vision, but she's a real pro at using the power of the elements.
It seems the rumors about you are true. In that case, all right, you two may accompany me.
Yeah, I'm sure someone who can use a vision or use elements without a vision would be talked about.
We typically only teach visitors how to identify the withering as they're about to leave Gandharvaville. We'll make an exception today and show you what it looks like up close.
What?
Stop. Don't move any further. Look there in the distance.
Huh? Where? Oh, look! Those plants have withered! That whole area is kinda gloomy. Even the
The
air looks
fungus
like
thing
it's
is
filled with
fine.
ash. Oh, Paimon doesn't like the look of this.
That is the withering.
Okay.
All right, traveler. We're going to have to enter that withering zone. Once inside, we'll need to look for what we call tumors of the withering. If we eliminate those, then the area will be saved. Thank you. But I must warn you, don't push yourself. This is your first time handling
You'd be
this sort of
surprised
thing,
at what
after
I
all.
found.
Even with elemental powers, once you step inside the withering zone, you may experience extreme discomfort. If at any point it becomes too much, return outside the zone and take a breather. It could become a matter of life and death. You ready then? Let's go.
Alright, how does this work?
First, we must locate any branches sustaining the withering zone. Great work. Now that all the branches have been cleared, we'll need to take care of the tumor.
I just wait.
Gather! Order guide you.
No touch.
Now, destroy the tumors of the withering.
And base.
We did it! Everything's returning to normal now!
With gardeners.
Yes, thanks to you two. We were able to quickly restore this area back to normal.
Tainari? You make it sound like we did well, but why does Paimon have the feeling you're worried about something?
It's that obvious, huh? Alright, it's like this. Recently, the rate at which the withering zone appears has been increasing. Even though we were able to quickly clear that withering zone, it won't be long before another one appears. If that simply meant more work for me, then that wouldn't be an issue. But it's far more severe than that. The withering is leaving lasting effects on the rainforest itself. For instance, even though we cleared out the withering zone, many of the plants that were affected will not recover. This presents a crisis for the ecosystem itself. Many plants in the rainforest are already in decline, directly impacting the wildlife that depends on those plants. And most disturbingly, as the appearances of withering zones have started to increase, Kale's case of Elazar has also become more serious.
Huh? Well, why's that?
I'm still not sure of the exact reason. However, I've received word from acquaintances at the academia. No, none that we know of. The withering has been recorded in Sumeru for millennia. It's said that it originates from the depths of the world. By the way, have you heard of Irminsul before? Irminsul is a tree located deep beneath the surface. Although it isn't like any tree we know in a biological sense, You can basically think of it as a large tree that grows downwards rather than upwards. I'm sure you've heard of ley lines, right? They're like the roots of Irminsul, spreading and extending from a massive cavern deep underground all the way up to the surface. Ley lines continually absorb the memories of this world, which are then funneled into Irminsul, allowing it to collect knowledge and wisdom from ancient times to present day. The Dendro Archon is known as the God of Wisdom because her consciousness is directly connected to it. It is also said that the Dendro Archon's power is a manifestation of Irminsul. And as for the Withering, its emergence is related to a disease that's affecting it. That's right. My ancestors learned of this from Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's familiars a long time ago. But even those mysterious creatures did not know of a cure for Irminsul. I'm afraid we Rangers will be battling the Withering Zones here for a long time until a cure is found. All right, that's enough on this topic for the time being. Now that we've taken care of things here, it's time for us to head back to Gandharvaville.
Next on the agenda... We're way behind schedule. Next on the agenda... We're way behind schedule. Oh, good. I was just thinking...
Oh, Tainari, you all made it back. How did it go?
The Withering Zone you reported has been taken care of. No need to worry. Huh. Wait, is that... Oh no, Hypatia!
Huh? What's wrong, Tainari?
This Duskbird is Hypatia's designated courier for urgent news. You do remember her, don't you? She's the scholar you and Paimon were following when you first arrived in Sumeru.
Oh, her? How could we forget? So did something happen?
Let me see what's written in the letter first.
What the hell? What the...
Oh...
So
I
what's
love
it
that
say?
face. That face
And what's
says
with that
it
weird
all.
expression on your face? Just let Paimon read it. Huh? All Paimon sees are 3 squiggly lines.
Yes, allow me to explain. After we brought you from Hypatia's cave to Gandharvaville, Hypatia resumed her meditation. She must have just finished. It's been nearly 3 days since she's had anything to eat, and it appears she's forgotten to prepare some rations. This letter is her asking us for help. We need to go.
What? You mean she's been sitting there for 3 days? Hey, wait, how did you know all that from just a few lines on the paper?
Well, obviously because this has happened before. Last time she drew 5 lines, and by the time we found her... Well, I'd prefer not to remember that. Needless to say, Hypatia's been through worse, but we should still get to her as quickly as possible. I've got some emergency rations set aside for times like these. Paimon, Traveler, could you two bring these to her?
Wait, you want us to bring her the rations? But will the Traveler be okay if her cave is still filled with that funny incense?
Yeah. I
Let's
don't wanna
find
be
out.
affected by her
Here,
bad weed.
Traveler, take a smell and see. So, how do you feel?
Huh? Really? You're not feeling even a little drowsy? one, Tainari?
Back when we were clearing the Withering Zone, I observed that she could adeptly manipulate the Dendro element. I knew then that she would be fine. And if I may ask, when I was telling you two about Irminsul's ley lines, was what I described similar at all to what you saw while you were unconscious? That's correct. Those weren't hallucinations at all. Though I don't intend to apologize for deceiving you. Because what you saw is of significant importance. Not just for the nation of Sumeru, but the entire world of Tevat. My forefathers were shown much favor by Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. We took an oath to protect this nation together with her. Now that that duty has fallen to me, it was part of my responsibilities to ascertain whether you could be entrusted with the fate of Sumeru. Now, after seeing you in action with my own eyes, you have earned my confidence, and when you passed out, your consciousness had connected directly with Irminsul. What you witnessed were actually real memories contained within Irminsul itself. I could try to tell you more, but it would be better if you went to ask Hypatia instead. Her focus on meditation and use of Spirit Borneol are aimed at establishing a connection with Irminsul, just as you did.
That sounds nice and all, but will she really help us? Seriously, she completely ignored us the last time we tried talking to her.
That was because when you ran into her, she was in a special phase of her training. During that time, she must avoid communicating with others. Please, wait here for a moment. Here, take these. It's a meal I packed for Hypatia, as well as some other ingredients. I'm sure it'll come in handy. Also, here's a letter that I would like you to give to her. Just show it to her? No.
Cool.
I should be the one thanking you. You've both been a great help these last few days.
Yeah, let's get out of here before we're all stuck for nothing.
Hypatia should still be in the cave. Let's go inside and see how she's doing.
No, Doug, no.
Oh, the sun's out. When did that happen?
Hypatia should still be in the cave. Let's go inside and see how she's doing.
Pure breeds is there.
Hello? Hypatia? Hey, there's nobody here. Maybe she went out to look for some food. Let's try looking around the area.
I spy. Ah, there we go. No, you idiot. Oh god, she's gonna be eaten. Kill it. Oh god, are we actually in combat with this thing? No.
There you are.
What was the point of that fucking
Hypatia, are you alright?
Was it literally just not bothered animating the thing disappearing?
So hungry. Need water.
Alright, toss her in the river.
There's no way we can get her to eat in her current condition. Let's try finding some water first.
Just drags her outside, dunks her head in the river.
Huh? Wait. Why does it look super foggy outside all of a sudden? Anyway, let's go look around.
We're in a cave. How do you know it's foggy outside? Oh, that's why. Cool. All sorts of...
Huh? How'd things out here end up looking like this?
The fuck?
What happened? And where are we? Really? Oh, maybe
Okay,
you're
maybe our
right.
cave was still
Let's
full
go
of these.
investigate
What
the
fuck?
area.
What the 950 hells is this? This is a main.
Wow, this place is huge.
Alright, get together.
Paimon knew there's something off about that cave. Let's think of a way to get over there and have a closer look. Who knows? Maybe we'll find a lead of some kind.
You can still find that in... Oh, I'm gonna hate this place. I am gonna hate these domains so much. I would not call this quaint. Why are we suddenly back in Inazuma?
Huh? What happened just now? Why'd everything around us suddenly change?
Cool. Another drug trip later. Where are we now?
We're way behind schedule.
Lead me back around.
Next on the agenda,
Yeah, it certainly needs to be back. Are you fucking serious? You fuckers are like
Stabilize.
everywhere.
Hold the line! There is no escape! Born of ice and frost.
This is order.
Allow me! Shine down! No touching!
Fucking high trail stuff. Hey! My loot! No!
What in Tibet is going on here? This place is getting weirder by the minute. Hey, what's the matter? You don't look so good.
Fucking game, I've played Assassin's Creed fucking Valhalla. I know how to do these puzzles.
Next on the agenda...
It's a tiny thing. Oh, you've got to be shitting me.
Well. Looks like we meet again, traveler.
I'ma tear your fucking soul out.
The Abyss Herald! What are you planning to do in this strange place?
Strange place. Plotting. You needn't worry about such things. They don't concern you. Bow before the abyss!
Gather!
Born of ice and frost. Blaze over.
Abyss a roar!
Oh, that's right.
This
Stabilize!
new life
Order guide you!
Hold the line! There is no escape! Access denied!
Excuse me?
Huh? Why can't we beat this guy? Oh, Paimon doesn't get it! We faced others like him before! What's wrong this
He's not
time?
real.
Traveler, though you may have managed to avert countless crises before, your good fortune was bound to end sooner or later. It's time you realize how weak and powerless you really are. Your brother. Oh, pitiful traveler. Are you really so ignorant? Or are you just living in complete denial? His Highness has long since forsaken you. Your meager existence in his eyes is that of an annoying bug, only to be stepped upon. The bonds of love and family which drive you to find your sibling are utterly gone. Your journey is meaningless.
Not match this dialogue.
But don't you fret now. Today will be your last. Now die!
Yeah, that music completely ruined that scene.
What do we do? We haven't seen Hypatia anywhere out here. Oh, there she is! Quick, let's see how she's doing.
So sweet.
Bitch, you better not be eating that grass.
Well, the good news is that she's still conscious. Hey, why'd you drop her food on the floor like that? Are you okay? That's really not like you. Anyways, we can talk about this later. We better make sure she's alright first. Whoa! Wait a sec. Look at all this fruit lying around her. We can put that to good use.
If she had all this food.
Who is there? Tainari, is that you?
So.
Huh?
It's okay. You can relax, Hypatia. Tainari sent us here to bring you some food and water. Here, we have a letter that he asked us to give you.
I see. So, you're friends of Tainari. I apologize for all the trouble I've caused you. I'm grateful that you came so quickly to save me. You even brought all this fruit.
Well, actually, we didn't bring the fruit. It was already here when we arrived. We were kind of wondering about that, actually. When we found you here, there was all this fruit lying around and even some juice dripping from your lips. How did you end up like this anyway?
Oh, really? I seem to understand now. All the fruit was likely from my, neighbor. Must have come by and saw me like this.
Your neighbor? You mean there's someone else living nearby?
Oh? So you're able to see them too?
Yes, I'm able to see.
Wait, hold on a second, Traveler.
What
You
up?
say that before we
Hello.
arrived,
How's
you
it
saw
going?
some mysterious creature and suddenly
could
had
be
a
better.
strange dream?
Oh.
Isn't that a little too
I
crazy
still
to
feel like
believe?
shit.
No, I actually do believe what the traveler is saying. I myself had a similar experience once before and ended up scaring my timid little neighbor here. You needn't worry. They mean you no harm.
Yeah.
They only dragged you into the
You
dream
won't
because
know
they
the
hoped to buy
context
themselves a
behind
little
those stories,
time
it's really
in
good.
order to scurry away.
So, Hypatia, just what kind of creature is your neighbor exactly?
I'm not sure what it's called, to be honest. But I do know that they have some sort of deeper connection with the Dendro Archon. I know this because the first time I saw them was also the exact day my consciousness was able to form a connection with Irminsul.
It's funny as fuck.
Even after I opened my eyes and stopped meditating, my heart was still pounding, and my mind was racing with all the knowledge that I had touched. And at that very moment, I suddenly noticed a small figure at the opening of the cave. In my curiosity, I began to walk over to the creature. They must have already been used to me living in the cave, because they didn't seem to mind me approaching them. They just kept doing whatever they were up to. It wasn't until I crouched down next to them that they suddenly realized that I could see them.
Oh, and then?
And then I had a dream. By the time I came to, they were nowhere to be seen. I was convinced they'd never show up again. But sure enough, I saw them nearby a few days later. And they weren't alone. I feel like they aren't as afraid of me as the first time I approached them. But I never would have expected them to save me. Yes, no doubt about that. By the way, Tainari mentioned in his letter that you had questions for me regarding Irminsul. Sorry about that. Sounds like just drinking juice still isn't quite enough for my stomach.
Well, if somebody hadn't dropped the food earlier... Anyway, looks like we'll need to prepare something ourselves. Besides, Paimon's getting hungry too. Let's eat first and talk about Irminsul later. Alright, we're up, Traveler. Today's menu will feature Sweet Madame and a radish veggie soup. You'll love them, Hypatia. They're our specialties after all.
Sounds good. I've never tried any dishes from other nations before. I certainly look forward to it. It's been so long since I've had a decent meal, too. To be honest, the last time had to be when Tainari came to visit.
Okay. Okay, that is...
Got this fucking carrots flying around everywhere. Frieza being a shitwort with Reggie's. He's killed your dad. He's killed Arceus. The energy that you saw at the end of Water 1, that whatever it's attached to completely immune to the extra effects of attacks. And Giratina's V-Star power is
done.
you kill
Let's
the
use
active
the empty
Pokemon.
box that Tainari gave us since we already watched it.
So long as you have enough carrots in the wall stone, you can use that.
Smells
But it doesn't affect
amazing.
anything with the wash energy
And the
on
box
it.
is a nice touch too. Let's go serve this up and start eating with Hypatia.
Are you already finished cooking? Smells delectable. I'm truly thankful whenever I can enjoy a proper meal like this. Cooking really isn't my forte.
Just seeing that fucking...
Even though everything you mentioned was in Tainari's letter,
It's posted to
it's
me,
still hard to believe you were able to connect
Oh, it's
with
like-
Irminsul immediately after smelling Spiritborn eel for the
Because
first
Giratina
time.
hits 290
It
for
took
3
me
energy,
nearly 3 years
which,
before I
like,
could
all
do
the
so.
V-Stars are 280.
And everyone at the academia even
You gonna
lauded me
just
as a
crush them all?
genius. You should know that some researchers spend their
Just to really sort
entire
of step up to
lives without ever successffully connecting with Irminsul as you have.
So why does this
For the
incense
cost of
allow
spirit
people to
demons,
connect to
it's
Irminsul?
very, very expensive.
The ingredients used to make spirit-born ale primarily consist of plants
You have
created
to
by
lost
Greater Lord
into your
Rukadevata.
energies from your Pokemon.
These special
which is
ingredients
like,
are conducive to heightening our senses to the
I mean, for
Dendro
hitting
Archon's
280 for 3, it
power.
better fucking hit that
Since
hard.
the root of the Dendro
Have a
Archon's
download.
power lies within Irminsul, we can occasionally tap into her powers to peer into the depths of the earth. Naturally, anyone who can establish a connection with Irminsul in their first ever attempt must be a person of great understanding.
Makes sense. But Paimon's got a question. Why was she sensitive to the smell of those plants for such a long time?
That was primarily due to her body's unique constitution. Stimulated by the incense, she could perceive the Dendro Archon's power and experience the sensory overload, hence the adverse reactions. Taking in any scent similar to the ingredients of Spirit-born Ale would cause adverse effects. Not to worry, though. It appears you've already fully recovered. Technically, your body should still be sensitive to the powers of the Dendro Archon, but unless you're using intentional meditation techniques, the scent of Spirit-born Ale should no longer trigger such reactions.
Whew. Well, that's a relief.
I must admit, I am quite envious of your abilities. Even if it meant suffering from pounding headaches for the rest of my life, I'd consider it worthwhile so long as I could connect with Irminsul at will.
Whoa. You're really serious about this whole thing, aren't you?
I am a researcher after all. As a member of the Ritaoist Darshan at the Academia, my main area of research is the stars and their connection to the fate of living beings. But there is still so much, especially regarding the mysteries that lie in the starry skies. Which is why I must turn to the all-knowing Irminsul for answers. If only my perception wasn't so limited. Unfortunately, I cannot guarantee that my every attempt to attune with Irminsul will be successful, or that doing so will leave my consciousness intact. I am currently in the stage of training known as Satyavada life. Many researchers in Sumeru have lost their minds while seeking to attune with Irminsul during this stage. Sages have said that Irminsul contains divine knowledge, and touching such knowledge without the proper preparations and abilities will only lead to one's mind caving in on itself. That's why we meditate alone. We need to ensure that our minds will be calm while minimizing the possibility of involving anyone else.
Whoa. So knowledge from Irminsul can be super dangerous. Aren't you afraid of the risk, Hypatia?
Of course I do. Especially during nights that are pitch black with no moonlight, and dead silent without even the sound of insects. However, I've been feeling better as of late. I don't get as scared anymore knowing that I have a little neighbor living nearby. I believe that being able to see them is a sort of blessing from the Dendro Archon. But what's strangest of all is that they're clearly an envoy of the God of Wisdom herself. And they have the curious power to make people dream.
What's so strange about that? It doesn't sound so out of place for a divine being, does it?
Well, it's strange because nearly nobody in Sumeru can ever dream.
Huh.
Is
that true?
Stupid silhouette.
Yes, well, to an extent.
They're looking at it
Only
as if
children can dream in Sumeru.
they're looking at it as if
Adults,
it's like
however,
the
never
headphones.
do. The sages say that wisdom implies rationality, but that which occurs in dreams is often neither rational nor logical. Yes, if one struggles with anxieties, those emotions could influence their dreams. The fact that the people of Sumeru do not have dreams is seen as a blessing by the sages. They believe that Greater Lord Rukadevata, the God of Wisdom, is keeping us away from the foolish delusions you encounter in your sleep. I was born into a family of scholars in Sumeru City. Ever since I was a child, my parents would always tell me that I'll know I've grown up once I stop dreaming. I studied hard, enrolled as a student in the academia, and went on to become a researcher. Sure enough, I never dreamed again. But then, on the day I scared the little Aranara, I suddenly saw a dream again. It was incredible. Though I don't exactly remember what I saw, I clearly recall the feeling. I suddenly felt like I was a child again. Back then, I was foolish and ignorant as any youth would be, but I was free of fear. Maybe dreaming isn't as bad as we've made it out to be. Just be sure not to speak of this if you travel to Sumeru City. They'll look at you as if you've lost your mind.
So, do you have any thoughts about the things she saw when she connected with Irminsul?
Sorry. I'm afraid I don't have any answers as of now. All I can say is that what you saw is a memory contained within Irminsul itself. World forget me. What could that possibly mean? If only I could ascend past Satyavada life and begin Paripurna life. I might have some more answers for you. If you two are ever in the area again, please be sure to come and see me.
TGS Tokyo Game Show. September 15th.
There's no need to be thanking me. You two are my saviors. Besides, I'm already looking forward to tasting some more of your cooking.
Now that we know Hypatia is alright and had the chance to ask her some questions, Paimon thinks it's about time to head back to Gandharvaville.
Alright, back to the...
Think about it, Tainari. Refusing to join is tantamount to burying your head in the sand. I understand that you're a forest watcher and that it's your duty to combat the effects of withering zones. But isn't it evident that such work is not a lasting solution to the problem? As Sage Kage clearly stated, your presence and guidance in Sumeru City is pivotal in finding a cure for Irminsul. How could you possibly refuse?
Keep your emotions in check, Gulam. Let's at least listen to Tainari's reason for declining. We're here to invite him to the Academia, not to cause a scene.
Sage Kage, I am truly honored that you came here in person, but I'm afraid I must still decline your invitation. I am merely a forest watcher. How could the great minds of the Haravatat have any need of someone like me?
Well, it turns out that your refusal letter had some implications on your master's reputation. He is a renowned sage of the Immorta.
That given his temper, he would come here and berate me personally.
Tainari, your master is an integral part of this effort, and now he requires your assistance.
And what exactly does my master need of me, Sage Kage?
You'll know once you've arrived in Sumeru City, that is.
And how long will I be required to stay?
There's no definite answer as of now.
Do you mean to tell me that despite coming all the way here to Gandharvaville, you still can't answer the questions I laid out in the letter to my master? If that's the case, then I'm afraid I cannot give you a definite answer either.
Tainari, but you...
So be it. Come, Gulam, we're leaving.
Tainari, what was that all about?
It's nothing. Some people from the Academia wanted me to go to Sumeru City to assist them with a project, but I had to refuse on account of all my responsibilities here. But all that can wait. How did things go with Hypatia?
It was quite the eventful trip, but the main thing is that she's safe and sound. She answered a bunch of questions for us, too.
Very good. Now that the traveler has made a full recovery, there shouldn't be any reason for you to tarry here longer. I assume you will be heading to Sumeru City, correct?
That's right! We want to meet Lesser Lord Kusanali and ask her for advice. Do you have any idea on how we can find her?
Sorry. I'm afraid I don't have any advice for you there.
Well, do you at least know anyone we can try asking in Sumeru City?
Let me think. My trips to Sumeru City have been fairly short, and most of my acquaintances are researchers. How about this? I'll write you a letter of introduction that you can give to a researcher I know. He's from the Amorta Darshan and is adept at gathering information. Asking him might prove worthwhile. Also, when you enter Sumeru City, you'll probably end up receiving something like this item here. I'm not sure if it will ever come in handy for you, but maybe you can give it a try.
Oh? What is it?
It's called an Akasha Terminal. It's a tool produced by the Academia that utilizes the legacy of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. Some say that this very item is the basis of Sumeru's reputation as the City of Wisdom. Needless to say, this device and its usage fall under the Academia's expertise, so I'll leave it to them to show you how to use it.
Great! Next up, Sumeru! That's right! Tainari, we have something important to say to Kale before we leave. Is she doing better now?
Yes, she's doing much better. After being confined to her bed all this time, I thought a little walk would do her some good. Last I saw her, she was taking the path towards the North Crossing. She knew you two would be leaving soon, so she must have wanted to see you off.
Thanks, Tainari. All right, let's go!
Farewell, and good luck to you both.
The next interview. I think I'll start with these questions.
Yeah. I like this.
I've been waiting for you two. Never mind. I guess I should just wish you two a safe and successful journey.
Thanks for waiting here just to see us off, Kale. We're headed to Sumeru City.
Don't worry about me. I can take care of myself. My condition won't be getting in the way of my duties. I want to be a forest ranger after all. It's up to me and the others to protect the rainforest here. And, I'm sorry. I should have told you both about my condition when we first met.
Her hair blended.
I just wanted you two to treat me as a normal friend. Not some girl that needs your sympathy. But I guess now I understand that the most important thing is for friends to be genuine with one another.
There's no need to apologize, Kale. We should be thanking you for trusting us enough to be your friends and sharing your past with us. We're probably still gonna worry about your condition, but that's because we're friends and we care about you.
Thank you. That means a lot. Before you leave, I have something for you.
Oh? What is it?
It's my recipe for pita pockets. I told you that I'd give you a copy, remember? My handwriting is a little, messy, so please don't laugh.
Yay! Thanks, Kale. Now we can eat those scrumptious little pitas whenever and wherever we like.
I hope that whenever you eat them, you'll both remember your... Well then, I, trainee Forest Ranger Kale, bid you both farewell. Please visit Gandharvaville again. The Rangers will always be ready to assist you here.
Perhaps whoever left these behind was also fulfilling a contract.
Those are mushrooms. Why are they alive? But yes, when I'm held, cool. Going anywhere. Give me my reward. Yeah, this is an RPG. This is definitely an RPG. So I actually turn it off on a side quest. Shit, withered. I thought people with visions couldn't enter Wizard Zone. If this bitch walks right in, like, what?
I'm just way out of practice.
Solidify!
Rest and rebuild!
Illusion shattered!
For Rex Lapis! What the fuck is that? What the hell is going on in that background?
Huh?
Nothing done, Genshin.
Oh.
And there's some fucking weird shit in the background every time the camera focuses on this character. Some flying birds.
It's like prismatic release wings. Damage at your own barrel.
Dragon Fire Boy, is he blind, old man? Blind.
September 15th is a while though.
Yes.
No. I haven't even turned on like any I tell you what, I turned on the Switch earlier for the killed some Sonic accounts because the research demanded it.
I died to Almec because when I got him to do his first ground pound, I continued to walk into the wall he was about to crush, so I ended up getting crushed.
That happens.
Which sucks, because I had the Cupola, I had the fucking Vlad's Cape. It was looking like a really good run, and then even had the bow. I had the bow safely stored away. Well. Fatui, kill him! Go. Trying to raise my body count. What the fuck? Finally, but at least finally we have some characters who are actually reacting to the fact that there's a tiny floating child next to me. What story do you want to know about? How we fought a dragon, how we fought a god, how we fought a Fatui Harbinger, again, twice. If I had a nickel for every time it happened, I'd have 2 nickels. It's not a lot, but it's amazing it's happened twice. Oh, for fuck's sake, are we done with this yet? I mean, yeah, it's a cool design village, I'm not gonna lie. Of course you want to hear about that. Oh, okay, so you three literally just want to hear about Mondstadt, Liyue, and Inazuma. Alright, you first. Haha! Gotcha, kid. Alright, so we're gonna tell you the story of the fucking Liyue Harbor. Okay. Too close. Back up. Back up. Alright, how can we trick you? fine. Let's go talk with the last one. I know exactly what's fuck we're gonna be telling her about. Wow, really? Okay, we're going with this one. Huh? Yeah? No. It's only across the ocean. Yeah, friends. Let's just go with that. Are we done? No. The side quest continues. Yeah. No dragons. Not the worst kid we've interacted with. I'll take that nice axe. Alright. Leave the village. I wouldn't call that leaving the village. I'm still technically in the village. Okay, I know she said it wasn't far, but jeez. I don't want to know how a mushroom has gained the ability to fly and sentience, but we'll just act like nothing happened.
You've played Kingdom Hearts.
What?
Played Kingdom Hearts. Do you know? Do you
What?
remember them? Do you remember the mushrooms in Kingdom Hearts?
Yes?
You know how they can fly. It's a pair of bullshit.
That's Kingdom Hearts.
Are you saying that Genshin's excluded from bullshit?
No.
Find that hard to believe.
No, it's not. These things. I don't like mushrooms. Oh, hey. I mean, it's what the fuck are those? Are they hostile? What are they? Okay, they are hostile. Cool. I'm getting attacked by an alligator. Interesting. Cool as shit looking though. Another withering zone. Okay. The issue arises that I don't see a means to combat the.
You know how when you're ill, right? You feel your limbs cramp a little bit.
Yeah.
How you have like the weak joints. I am currently in that phase, and it's fucking annoying.
Same.
Because I just had to get up to go speak to Dad about the window cleaner,
Oh.
and I had paid the window cleaner when I came back in for posting the card,
Yeah.
but we were like 4 weeks behind on payment stuff because everybody was out the house every time he came.
Oh.
So as soon as he saw me come in the door, he came running over to the door to come collect his money. I'm like, yes, I know why you're here. Give me a sec.
He's like, where's my money?
Here's your move.
Here's your currency. Thanks for cleaning the windows.
Might be one of those bowl of soup kind of days.
A bowl of what type of soup?
Tomato, creamy tomato, Heinz.
Disappointing.
It might be disappointing, but it's like the only soup I can eat.
Why?
Just personal preference. I hate the taste of chicken soup.
Fair enough.
They
The only soup I really like is oxtail, but it's hard to get the type I like.
don't really do like lentil or anything like
Actually,
that.
it's less hard and more fucking impossible to get the type I like.
It's impossible for me to find fruit gums. I'm pretty sure fruit gums are part of the reason I'm like this.
Why? 'Cause you don't have fruit gums?
No, because I fucking scoffed them. They're amazing. I think they're playing havoc with my stomach. That was a couple of days ago though, so as soon as I saw them down in London, I was like, all right, I'm going to take a couple packs of those because they're fucking hard to find up here. Unless you go to specific stores. I don't want to walk that far.
Wait, they're called spino
Oops.
crocodiles? Okay, let's metal this shit. Alright. Time to cull some crocodiles and maybe get a new pair of boots.
Despite my inhaler, still wheezing a little bit. Not really.
You think you're going?
Him.
Can't run. Go. Yay, let's go camp. Let's see if I can wander off to this. Let me see. Get anything from killing those crocodiles. Disappointing. I can't get any higher. That's aggravating. However, I'll come back for that. Yeah, it's the Cabbage Patch Kids house.
What would happen if I'd open my bag of crisps and burn my throat at the moment with the power of vinegar? Would it solve my problem?
No.
Probably not, and it would probably taste horrible.
Yes, let's go find her where we left her. Fight the fire, I need a fire character.
Stupid Royal Mail's having industrial action.
Oh.
Means the card's gonna take a while to get to my recipient. Means the money's gonna be slow coming in. But I get paid tonight, so I'm fine.
Come on. There we go.
I should probably warn work tomorrow if I still feel the same way.
Yeah.
That's a viral infection in a nutshell, though. Takes a while to clear. I feel that all I need is like a good twist in certain areas and I'd be back to normal. I just need a knee up the back. You gonna try Splatoon 3?
No.
I figured I would ask.
I've only ever played the first one, and it pissed me the fuck off, so I am buying with the second one, and I'm not gonna buy with the third one.
What is this? Tricolor turf war 4 versus 2 versus 2. How's that fair?
What?
4 versus 2 versus 2.
How is that fair? Shouldn't it be 3 versus 3 versus 3?
Yeah. Or even just like 4-4-4, really. Oh. Super. I don't think I showed this card.
Ooh.
Damn it, shit. It's always good when character rares are good cards, but when they're bad cards, it's just like, oh. Love to have a swagged out deck with that sort of stuff. Just cover them phones. I have a card. Those are cards. Stexes. It's got crams. 4 spark. Fuck. Bones. Huh. Well, I mean, that's not a bad starting deck to pick up.
Oh.
They're printing the Mew VMAX deck is like a viable product.
Hmm.
That's the deck I did well with down in London. The list is a bit naff, but you can change it. Oh. Look at his orphans, bro. You're coming with me, son.
Child. What?
Fucking Izuchi's like, thumbs up, bro. Keep doing it. You obtained.
Zuchi's just like, what the fuck? Follow that child. Who the fuck are you assholes? I mean, it's nice to have some new human enemies, but that motherfucker just dissolve into sand? Excuse you? Ermite Sunfrost. Okay. Fucking dude with goddamn Imhotep over here. Ah, Fatui! Really have to fight the fucking Fatui now. God damn it. Just die already. Not getting any materials from you fuckers anyway. Keep going, Seely. Come on. Let's see. Yes. Yeah, it's only a common chest, but whatever. Damn it, child. Ow. What the fuck, game? Why won't you let me switch character? Is everyone fucking dead? Ah, yes. The boss. The New York Giants. Come on, Mushroom Wizard, get out of the fucking ground. Oh, it's a turret. Oh, that's annoying. That is very annoying. Oh, shit. Oh, that's fucked. Okay. Um. So that shit just instantly kills you. Good to know. That's not frustrating in the slightest, but if I just back that I beat the fucking boss. Get out with that. Fuck you, game. Fuck you. I had to walk all the way fucking back. Fucking dying in Minecraft bullshit. Yes. Excuse me? Give me. What is this thing? Oh, it's a challenge. Okay, I don't actually really care about that. I'm the fucking. Damn it, I want. Where's the fucking statue of the Seven? It's over there. What the is that a rune guard? That is a. That is a rune grinder, never mind. on. Come on. Climb. Climb, reach. 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 Go. I'm not messing with a round grinder. That is not happening. Alright. Harry. That's a giant room. What the hell is that? Okay. That's a giant rune mech. Cool. Alright. Climb this. I don't want to fight anymore. Any high chance. Climb. Go. Fast travel point unlocked. Excellent. That is a withering location. I'm not touching that. Don't care. Going directly over where how did I get in there? I assume over here? Okay, Genshin, you're having some lag issues. Why do I hear golf clapping? Oh, fuck 'em. Alright. Do I have to fight everything again? I better not. Oh, she's dead. Yeah, she's totally dead. Oh, good. They just fast traveled us here. And she can. She has become mulch. Go a pod person. Ah, God, it talks. Vegetable. Yeah, how do we get to this place? Yeah, we're going to Dream Worlds. Oh dear Lord, this just keeps going. I can hear someone's car alarm going off. What the hell? Excessive force for single fucking tiger, but okay. That's what he gets for jumping me. I had to be jumped. That's it. We heading for the fucking main city. If we are, that's yep. Really, a single high churl. Die. Perish. Okay, yeah, Genshin is running a bit laggy. I don't know, keep just going this way because there's a fucking statue with a 7. So let's get more of the map uncovered. Yeah, this fucking side quest will take me all over the fucking place. What the fuck is this? That is some type of rune guard. I've never seen it before. I don't want to fight it. Da 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 da. Fucking Christ. Ah, fuck, I got stuck. I'll take all your stuff. Seriously though. How far? Okay. I'm gonna be jumped by every fucking big cat along the way, am I? Fine. I'm going to become a big game hunter. Jesus fuck, it's a fair goddamn distance. Out of the way, mushrooms. What the fuck? They rolled at me. What the fuck? Mushrooms aggressively rolled at me. What the hell? Fuck am I? Dog. This thing? I came all the way for this? Ocarina of fucking. Okay. Complete the trial of Phantasmal Gates. Fuck you. Thank you. It sounds like some Zelda bullshit. What the? Oh, you all have this AR fucking name, don't you? So I have to complete a side task to continue my side task. It's nothing. Nothing. And nothing. Yeah, that's not Genshin.